Well, first at 11, a new attraction on Jacksonville's south side brings plenty of fun and plenty of cars hooked up to a tow truck and then driven away. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Channing Curtis. The Block Jax celebrated its opening weekend, bringing in an unexpected amount of cars and not a lot of parking. Now, we want to give you an idea of where the block is located. It's on Gate Parkway, south of JTB, and our Zach Wilcox has a look tonight at how the parking issue made for a very frustrating end for a lot of visitors.
As folks headed out from the last day of the grand opening weekend for the Block Jax, several of them came out and realized, where's my car? Because beyond that parking lot, a lot of cars were parked up on the curb over here. And at one point in the afternoon, tow trucks came through, about 8 to 10 of them, and pulled a bunch of those cars. It all happened within a matter of minutes, leaving people running out trying to get to their car before it was towed. And then I figured I'd also show you across the street where they're building the new Hyatt. They actually had to put pallets out at the entrance to the Hyatt to block their entrance from people going in there and parking. So the owner of the Block Jax is excited to have so many people and so much support from the community. But now, if it's going to be this busy, he said he's going to have to figure out something to do with this parking situation.
People just are like, whatever, no one's going to actually tow me, and then until they get towed, and then they're like, well, now this is a problem, but we will help out as much as we can.
Daniel Moffett says he was prepared for a big opening weekend at the Block Jax, and he put in a 125 space lot to handle a big crowd. But the crowd wound up quite a bit bigger than those 125 spaces would allow. Interested to see what's inside.
I'm really glad that, we do have a cool place in the neighborhood that's like permanently here.
Variety of foods and different just ethnic groups of people. The music was good.
It led to folks getting creative with parking, perhaps a bit too creative. As on top of running his business, Moffett was tasked with running around trying to prevent his customers' cars from getting towed, warning them about what areas they couldn't park in, and paying for towing expenses.
I feel bad that it happened. It wasn't my decision, but they were here enjoying our place, so that's the right thing to do.
Moffett says the bank next door provided its lot to help with the overflow Sunday, and he's looking at adding another lot somewhere with a shuttle if the parking keeps overflowing. We
had a couple people that got towed with young kids in car seats, and my wife personally drove them to the tow yard, got them their car, paid for their towing. It's a work in progress.
He's also noticed people parking across Gate Parkway and walking across, which he feels like could be an accident waiting to happen. So on top of the parking issue, the owner's also trying to figure out some sort of solution for folks crossing Gate Parkway. But at the end of the day, he's also hoping perhaps this is just a really busy opening weekend and it'll ease off a little bit after this. On the south side, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.